What's up, everybody? My name is Michelle Mason, and you're listening to the first edition of Music Fest in a Pod, where I will bring you information related to all those music festivals, such as Bonnaroo, Coachella, Lollapalooza, Ultra, Austin City Limits, and so many more other festivals and music events that occur across the country and the world. I want you guys to be informed and kind of get excited about these musical experiences, because that's what these things are for, right? I remember after my first music festival, only a year ago, I was changed. It's my lifestyle now. I'm obsessed. But it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. All these things do is bring out good music, good feelings, and good people. And that's what it's all about. Which brings us to the festival season opener of the year, basically. ULTRA Music Festival. It's set up in Miami, Florida. Was a sold-out event that brought in over 150,000 partiers to Miami over spring break, which makes it the biggest dance music event in the world. It stretched over 3 days, and it held such artists as Tiesto, Deadmau5, David Guetta, and Moby, and those were only a fraction of the 50 or so DJs that jammed out that weekend. Some of the artists I personally would have given an arm and a leg for would have been acts like Brusco, Afrojack, Wolfgang Gardner. I've already seen the Chemical Brothers before, but I would have definitely been right up in front of that and seen them again. I'm sure every one of those artists there on that lineup are amazing, because why else would they be in that lineup? One of the biggest stories, though, to come out of the weekend was more about the trans techno icon Tiesto and his transformation out of his trans scene world that he's been living in for 2 decades and moving over into the new modern house, electro, dub music that's flooding the electro scene today. Tiesto even debuted an unfinished remix of Kanye West's Lost in This World, which I guess was a pretty big deal. He's still tweaking it, though. It's not finished yet. He's tweaking it with the help from Kanye himself, right? Kanye, controlling over his music, has a lot of input, is a douchebag. I don't know. But anyways, actually, the song that you're listening to, if you're not listening to me blab on about all this stuff, is a track from the collaboration of Tiesto and an upcoming dubstep artist phenomena, Diplo. DJs all over the world nowadays are starting to collaborate more and more, mixing in and bringing in more diverse music within the electro world, which is fine by me. But now Miami's over. Miami's clearing out. We're on to the next big one, which is actually only in 18 days, and I'm going to be attending. It's called Coachella Music and Art Festival. It's in Indio, California. It's held such artists as Rage Against the Machine, Daft Punk, Jay-Z, Gorillaz, Madonna. This year they're actually going to host names such as my man Kanye West, Lauryn Hill, Kings of Leon, Jax Mannequin, Interpol, Jimmy Eat World, and a whole lot more. This music festival is all encompassing when it comes to folk, alternative, hip hop, dubstep, electro, any of the bigger names of artists, the best of the best within their genres, have probably played at Coachella or will play at Coachella. The tickets for the event sold out within the first week of the lineup being debuted. It brought about a lot of controversy surrounding that, and I'll make sure to get into more of those, gushy details in the next upcoming podcast when I have more time. But when it comes to Coachella, I will definitely bring you guys a lot of advice, some preparation tips about what to expect. If you guys are roughing it Coachella style, how many of you guys are camping? I know I am. Me and my sister, we got our tent, we got our camping spot, and it's going to be a rough 3 days, but it's going to be totally worth it. Go big or go home, right? But for now, what I want you guys to do is get on the internet, look up Coachella, look up the lineup, and start YouTubing the artists. This is what I call research. People ask me all the time, Michelle, how do you find all this music, all this stuff that I've never heard before? First, I have some pretty cool friends that are into some pretty good music. But other than that, I have the internet. It's a vast piece of information of anything and everything, especially music. And YouTube is my search engine. YouTube is my Google. So what you guys need to do is find your artists that you like, type them in, and use that suggestion on the right side and go with it, because That's the only way you're going to be able to find music and explore the musical world and the music abyss. So I'll have a lot more info for you about Coachella next week. Keep on jamming and dancing, yo!